What with specific love? Have you ever had one of those moments you wanted to confuse your friends, give them something that looks impossible even though you know it's not? Well, I got something great for you. This is a great puzzle that takes some attention to detail, but is easy enough to make in an afternoon.
How the heck did you do this?
First, I started with 2 rolls of painter's tape. This tape is easy to work with because it is easy to peel. I also needed something large and round, some basic clear or white glue, some gloves, and something sharp like a knife or a razor blade. I grabbed the first roll and carefully peeled the starting edge of the tape. Be very careful not to tear anything. From this point, it is a good idea to wear gloves to prevent oils from your hands transferring to the tape. For my round cylinder, I had a large diameter PVC pipe, but a paint can or a straight cup can also work. I then started to roll the tape around the pipe, with the sticky side facing out. This can be a little challenging to start, so be careful and go slow at first. I continued to roll the tape around the pipe until it completely came off the roll. This will take a little time. It is a good idea to keep it rolling straight, but it does not have to be perfect. Once the tape was removed, I started to separate the outer layer of the cardboard roll. I also cut along the inside seam until the roll was separated. Be careful to make all separation points as clean as possible. I then linked the second roll, making sure not to deform either roll. I then used some Elmer's glue to seal the first roll back together. Squeezing out any excess and holding it for a few minutes allowed the glue to hold well enough to reapply the tape. With this next step, it is very important to take your time to reduce imperfections. I then slowly started to wrap the tape back around the roll. Depending how much of a perfectionist you are, this can take over an hour to make it look right. Once the tape was back on the roll, it looked good, but I wanted it to look great. So I took it to my belt sander and carefully removed all of the high ridges from each side of the roll. I also gently sanded the second roll so that they looked similar. And the finished product looked awesome. So I took it to my son, who was amazed at the project.
You had to either get this one through this one or this one through this one. How the heck did you do this?
He eventually figured out how it was done, but it did take some guessing.
Did you start right here, then peel it off slowly, then put glue on it? Is that what you did?
I was inspired to make this project from an article released by Tomatoskins on Instructables.com. I will put a link to the original post in the description. I hope you enjoyed this project and get to make one yourself. Have fun building!